A sound plan. Is there danger? The light is my strength.
Give me something to do!
I'm here to help.
Welcome to our village.
I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. For honor. Is there danger? Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Foul name. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Is there danger? For honor. Of course. Certainly.
Hello.
I'm here to help. Of course. Certainly. Justice shall be done. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course. The light is my strength. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course.
Welcome to our village.
Is there danger? Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. The light is my strength. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. For honor.
You are past our death.
A sound plan.
First blood.
Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Our allies'
Of
tower
course.
is lost.
Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Justice has come.
Certainly. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. I'm here to help. For honor. A sound plan. I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. I'm here to help. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Is there danger? For honor. I'm here to help. Of course. Certainly. The light is my strength. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Justice shall be done. Certainly.
Your mind is the
For honor. A sound plan.
Our allies' town needs
Certainly.
help.
A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. A sound plan. Certainly. I stand for the light. Is there danger? The light is my strength. I'm here to help. For honor.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. Certainly.
Our allies' town needs help.
I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
Our allies'
Is there
town
danger?
needs help.
The light is my strength. I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course, a sound plan. For honor. The light is my strength. Certainly.
Double kill.
A sound plan. Feel my wrath. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For my father the king. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. Of course. The light is my strength. For honor. I stand for the light. Justice shall
Our
be done.
allies' town needs help.
Is there danger? I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. Certainly. For honor. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. The light is my strength. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Betrayer of the light.
Killing spree.
Foul
Our
name.
allies' town needs help.
Betrayer of the light. For honor. Justice shall be done. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. You are past. A sound plan. Of course.
Our
A
allies' town
sound
needs
plan.
help.
For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor. I'm here to help. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For
Our
honor.
allies' town needs help.
For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. For honor. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Is there danger? A sound plan.
Aye.
The light is my strength. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Is there danger? I stand for the light. Of course. Feel my wrath. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. For honor. Of course. For honor.
Dominating.
Of course. For honor. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Plan.
Mega
Justice
kill.
shall be done. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor.
Your mana
Of
is
course.
depleted.
Certainly. A sound plan. Is there danger? Certainly.
Killing
Lord
spree.
Loran. For my father, the king. A sound plan.
Dominating. Double kill.
For honor. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Certainly. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Of course.
Mega kill.
Justice is come. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor.
Allied town needs
Certainly.
help.
A sound plan. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. Certainly. I stand for the light.
I bow to your
Justice shall be done.
Our allies' town needs
I
help.
stand for the light. You are past redemption. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Father the King. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Justice shall be done. Is there danger? The light is my strength. I stand for the light. Is there danger? I'm here to help. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. It isn't easy being the prince. I will bring honor to my father and my kingdom. Light, guide my path. For honor, the light is my strength.
Is someone injured?
No, not like that.
What ails you?
Let
Is
me
there
do
danger? I stand for the light. Is there danger? Certainly. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. I stand for the light. Of course. I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Is there danger? Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. The light is my strength. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. Feel my wrath. A sound plan. For honor. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. I stand for the light. Is there danger? Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Is there danger? Light is my strength. Certainly. I'm here to help. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course.
Double kill.
For honor. Of course. For Lord Oran. For honor. Of course. The light is my strength. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly. I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. For honor. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. Certainly. Justice shall be done. For honor. Certainly. My father the king.
Mega kill.
Is there danger?
Betrayer of the light.
Of course. For honor. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Of course. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. The light is my strength. Is there danger? For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. I'm here to help. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly. I stand for the light. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Is there danger? For honor. I'm here to help. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Is there danger? Justice. Of course. Feel my wrath. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. For my father the king. Feel my wrath. You are past the ground. A sound plan. Foul. I'm here to help. Of course.
Our allies'
Double
town is
kill.
lost.
Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Of course. Certainly. Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. I stand for the light. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Of course. I believe, Master. Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Certainly. I'm here to help. The light is my strength. I stand for the light.
My life for Nazul.
I'm here to help. Of course. Certainly. A sound
Allies town needs help.
for honor. Of course. I stand for the light. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound
Our
plan.
allies town needs help.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For my father, the king.
Our allies town needs help.
For Lord Aran. Bow. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. For honor. Of course.
Our allies
Certainly.
town needs help.
For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Is there danger? Of course. Certainly. For honor. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. Light is my strength. Certainly. Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Is there danger? For honor. Of course. For honor. The light is my strength. Is there danger? Certainly. For honor. Of course. I stand for the light.
Killing spree.
Of course. I'm here to help. Is there danger? For honor. Certainly. The light is my strength. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. It isn't easy being the prince. Stand for the light. Justice shall be done. Certainly. A sound plan. The light is my strength. Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. For honor. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Is there danger? I'm here to help. A sound plan. The light is my strength. For honor. Feel my wrath. Is there danger? I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Is there danger? A sound plan. light is my strength. Is there danger? Certainly.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
The light is my strength. I'm here to help. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course.
Our allies' town needs help.
The light is my strength.
Double kill.
Certainly. Justice shall be done. Is there danger? I'm here to help. The light is my strength. For honor. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Is there danger? For honor. Certainly. I'm here to help. Is there danger? Of course. I'm here to help. For honor. A sound plan. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. The light is my strength. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound for honor. Certainly. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course.
Allies' town.
Certainly. Of course. I'm here to help.
Unstoppable double kill. Wicked triple kill. Monster kill. Ultra kill.
Certainly. A sound plan. The light is my strength. Certainly. I stand for the light, for honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. Is there danger? I'm here to help. For honor. Is there danger? The light is my strength. Of course. I stand for the light. For honor. Is there danger? A sound plan. I stand for the light. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. I'm here to help. For honor.
Double kill. Mega kill. Double kill.
Certainly. Is there danger? A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. The light is my strength. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Is there danger? Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Of course. I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. For honor. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. For honor. The light is my strength. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. A sound plan. Is there danger? I stand for the light. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. Feel my wrath. For honor. I'm here to help. Of course. A sound plan.
Unstoppable. Wicked double kill. me something to do.
The light is my strength. Of course. Is there danger? Justice shall be
Our
done.
allies' town needs
A
help.
sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. For honor. A sound.
Monster kill.
Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. I'm here to help.
Our allies'
For
town
honor.
needs help. Greetings, my lord.
Is there danger?
You're interrupting my calculations.
Justice shall be done. Is there danger? I stand for the light. It isn't easy being the prince. I will bring honor to my father and my kingdom. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. Certainly. I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Of course. I stand for the light. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound.
Triple kill.
Our allies'
sound
town
plan.
needs help.
Certainly. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. Is there danger? It isn't easy being a prince.
Our
I will bring
allies'
honor
town
to my
needs help.
father and my kingdom. I'm here to help. Is there danger? Of course. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. Is there danger?
Our allies' town
honor.
needs help.
Of course. I'm here to help. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Certainly. Is
Our
there danger?
allies' town needs help.
I stand for the light. Is there danger? Of course.
Welcome to our village.
Whoa. I stand for the light.
Our allies'
sound
town
plan.
needs help.
For honor. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Is there danger? Certainly. I stand for the light. Feel my wrath. Of course.
Yes, my friend.
You're interrupting my calculations.
Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan.
Your choice.
Certainly. Is there danger?
Our allies'
sound
town
plan.
needs help.
Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Betrayer of the light. I stand for the light. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Justice. Of course. Justice shall be done. A sound plan.
You're kinda slow for a human, aren't you?
Hello.
Let's get moving.
Welcome to our village.
I stand ready.
What you want me to do? Anything you want. Why? Who you want me to kill?
Hello.
Why? What you want me to do?
Welcome to our village.
Who you want me to kill? Choke that in, man. Yeah. What you want me to do? Why? What you want me to do? What you bother me for? Why? Choke that in, man. Yeah. Anything you want. Choke that in, man. Anything you want. Choke that in, man. Anything you want. Anything you want. Choke that in, man. Anything you want. Choke that in. Choke that in, man. Yeah. Choke that in. Yeah. It's time for a little drug. Anything you want. Yeah. Choke that in. Anything you want. Choke that in.
Our ally is help.
Where you want to go? What? It's time for a little blood. Choke that in. Castingo. What you want me to do? Anything you want. Yeah. Castingo. Anything you want. Anything you want.
2 plus 3 times... What do you want?
Why? What you want me to do? Why? What you want me to do? Who you want me to kill? What you bother me for? Why? Choke that in, man. What you want me to do? Who you want me to kill? What you want me to go? Yeah. Who you want me to kill? What you want me to do? Anything you want. Why? Who you want me to kill? Yeah. want me to? Yeah. Where you want me go? Who you want me kill? Yeah. Yeah. Anything you want. Anything you want. Shoot that in me. Shoot that in me. Yeah. Anything you want. Yeah. Anything you want. Shoot that in me. Shoot that in me. Anything you want. What you want me to do? Don't mess with me. Shoot that. Where you want me go? Anything you want. Anything you want. Shoot that in me. Yeah. Anything you want. Go. First blood. Anything you want. Choke that. Anything you want. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Who you want me to kill? It's time for a little drug. Anything you want. It's time for a little drug. What you want me to do? Choke that in me. Yeah. Anything you want. What? Where you want me go? What?
Our allies'
you want me
town
go?
needs help.
Who you want me kill? Where you want me go? Why? What you bother me for? Leave it to me. I take a big weight off your shoulders. You wanna buy a cigar? What you want me to? Chocare. En este lugar. Chocare. En este Castigo. Why? Chocare me. Where you want me go?
Take your time. Look around.
What you want me do? Where you want me go? Chocare me. What you want me do? Who you want me kill? Anything you want. What you want me do?
Our allies'
Killing
town
spree. Chocare me. Anything you want. What? Chocare me. What you want me do? Yeah. Why? Where you want me go? What you want me do? What you bother me for? Anything you want. Chocare me. Anything you want. Chocare. Anything you want. Chocare me. Yeah. Anything you want. Anything you want. Don't mess with the bad guy. Anything you want. Chocare me. Dominated. You want me go? Anything you want.
Show me the path.
What
insufficient
you want me
gold.
do?
Our allies' town needs help.
Guide me.
What you want me go? Who you want me kill? What you want me do?
Our allies' town
What
needs
you want me
help.
go? What you bother me for? Leave it to me. I take a big weight off your shoulders. Anything you want. Chocare me. Where you want me go? What? Who you want me kill? Chocare.
Our allies' town needs help.
Where you want me go? Who you want me kill? What? Killing spree. Castigo. Chocare me. Yeah. Anything you
Our
want.
allies' town needs help.
Yeah. Anything you want. Who you want me kill?
Our Our allies' town needs help.
Yeah. What? Who you want me kill? What? What she want me do? Who you want me kill? What? What she want? Anything you want. It's time for a little
Our
blood.
allies' town needs help.
Mega kill. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Our allies' town needs help.
Got it. You got it, man. Yeah. You got it, man. Who you want me kill? Yeah. Anything you want. Yeah. You got it, man. Anything you want. You got it, man. Anything you want. What you want
Our
me go?
allies' town
What
needs
you want me
help.
do? What? What you bother me for? Leave it to me. I take a big weight off your shoulders. She wanna buy a cigar? Lucy, say hello to my little friend. Yeah. Who you want me kill? What you want me do? Who you want me kill? You got it, man. What you want me go? What you want me do? What you want me go? Anything you want. What? Anything you want. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. Anything you want. Yeah. Anything you want. You got it, man. Where you want me go? Yeah. Anything you want. What you want me do? Where you want me go? Who you want me kill? Where you want me go? Killing spree. You got it, man. Anything you want. You got it, man. Yeah. You got it, man. Dominating. Unstoppable. Vengeance for
Our
Zulti.
allies' town needs help.
What you want me to do? Yeah. What?
Our allies' town needs help.
What you want me to do? Who you want me kill? Yeah. What? What you want me
Our
to do?
allies' town needs help.
What you want me go? You want me kill? What you want me do? What you bother me? You want me kill? What you want me do? What? What you bother me for? What you want me do? What? You want me kill? What you want me go? Chocare, man. Tastingo! Anything else? Vengeance for Suji. Anything you want. Anything you want. Who you want me to kill? You want me to go? What? It's time for this love. Chocare. Anything you want. Chocare, man. What you want me to go? What you want me to do?
Our allies' town needs help.
What? What you want me to go? What? Yeah. Yeah. Killing spree. Vengeance for Suji.
Our allies' town needs help.
What? What's the Anything you want. Choke that in me. Choke that in me. What you want me to do? Anything you want. What you want me go? Yeah. Anything you want. Yeah. Choke that in me. Anything you want. What? Yeah. Choke that in me. Yeah. What you want me to do? Choke that in me. Yeah. Choke that in me.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help.
Yeah. Mega kill. Where you want me go? Who you want me kill?
Our allies' town
What?
needs help.
What you bother me for? Leave it to me. I take a big weight off. She wanna buy a cigar? Choke that in me. Where she want me go? What she want me do? Choke that
Our
in me.
allies' town needs help.
Choke that in me. Yeah. Mega kill. Wicked sick. Unstoppable. Double kill. Unstoppable.
Our allies' town needs help.
Vengeance for Sultan.
Our allies' town needs help.
Yeah. Anything you want. Yeah.
Our allies' town needs help.
What? Go. Where you want me go? Wicked sick. You got it. Yeah. Wicked sick.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help.
Monster kill. Vengeance
Our
for
allies'
Sultan.
town needs help.
Yeah. Choke that in me. Yeah. Monster kill.
Our allies' town needs help.
Godlike double kill. Triple kill!